Have you ever experienced a love that didn't last, but left an undeniable mark on your soul? A relationship that felt like a whirlwind, intense and consuming, but then it ended. And even though it hurt, a part of you knew it happened for a reason. Like it wasn't just a breakup, but a profound awakening. It's easy to feel heartbroken, or even like a failure when a significant relationship ends. We often ask, why did this happen? What was the point? But what if some loves aren't meant to stay forever? What if they were designed for a much bigger, more mysterious purpose? What if some loves don't last because they were meant to awaken you, not to stay? This idea comes from another incredible mind in psychology, Carl Jung. He talked about something called individuation. Sounds complicated, right? But it's actually beautiful. Individuation is simply the process of becoming your whole, unique, authentic self. It's like discovering all the different parts of you, bringing them together and truly owning who you are, separate from what others expect or want. It's your soul's journey to wholeness. And here's where relationships come in. Sometimes the most intense connections aren't about finding your forever person in the traditional sense. They're about finding yourself through that person. They are designed to accelerate your growth, to push you out of your comfort zone, and to literally help your soul evolve. That's what we're exploring today. The love that changes you forever, even if it doesn't stay forever. If you've ever felt this kind of powerful, transformative connection, stay with me, because this understanding can shift your entire perspective on love, loss, and personal growth. Let's be honest. We grow up with fairy tales and romantic comedies, expecting every true love to lead to a perfectly happy ending. But life isn't a movie, is it? In reality, some of the most impactful relationships we experience aren't about finding a co-star for our forever. They're more like intensive boot camps for your soul. They push buttons you didn't know you had, expose fears you'd buried, and awaken strengths you never knew you existed. They don't just show you who they show you who you are, in ways you might never have seen before. Think about those relationships that felt deeply challenging, the ones that shook your world. Jung believed that these relationships are often powerful mirrors. They reflect back to you parts of yourself you need to see, both the beautiful and the unhealed. They bring to the surface your patterns, your insecurities, your greatest desires, and sometimes your deepest fears. They don't just show you who they show you who you are in ways you might never have seen before. And often, this self-discovery isn't comfortable. In fact, it can be incredibly uncomfortable. These relationships might trigger your wounds, challenge your beliefs, or force you to confront aspects of yourself you'd rather ignore. But that discomfort is where the growth happens. It's like a caterpillar dissolving into goo inside its cocoon before it can become a butterfly. The old has to break down for the new to emerge. So, that person you once thought was the wrong person for you, in the context of individuation, they might have been exactly the right person at that specific time to teach you a crucial lesson, to push you towards becoming more of who you are meant to be. It's not about blame, it's about purpose. Let's dig a little deeper here. These relationships often have a few key characteristics. First, they tend to be intense. They can feel like destiny, like you've known this person forever. The connection is undeniable, almost magnetic. This intensity is often a sign that a major awakening is about to happen within you. Second, they often involve significant highs and lows. There's passion, joy, profound connection, but also deep challenges, conflicts, and perhaps even heartbreak. This emotional roller coaster isn't random. It's the friction that creates the pearl. It's the pressure that forms the diamond. It's designed to challenge your boundaries, your coping mechanisms, and your fundamental understanding of yourself and love. And third, they leave you fundamentally changed. After such a relationship, you simply can't go back to being the person you were before. You see the world differently. You understand yourself differently. Your priorities might shift. Your values might become clearer. This is the essence of individuation at play. You've integrated new parts of yourself, expanded your consciousness, and become more whole. And why don't these relationships last? Because, in a way, their mission is accomplished. Once they've served their purpose of awakening you, pushing you to grow, and guiding you further on your path of individuation, their role may be complete. It's like a guide who walks with you through a challenging part of the journey and then steps aside so you can walk the rest of the way with your newfound strength. This understanding can be incredibly healing when a relationship ends. Instead of dwelling on what was lost, you can begin to see what was gained. You can appreciate the profound lessons, the self-discovery, and the growth that occurred because of that connection. It shifts heartbreak from a personal failure to a powerful catalyst for your soul's evolution. It also helps you embrace the beauty of impermanence. Not every love is meant to be a permanent fixture, and that's okay. Some are meant to be like comets, shining brightly, leaving a trail of stardust, and then moving on, having illuminated your path. Trust that every connection, every experience serves a purpose on your unique journey of becoming who you are truly meant to be. So take a moment. Are you in a relationship right now that feels incredibly challenging, perhaps even overwhelming, but also deeply transformative? Or have you been in one in the past? If so, instead of just focusing on the difficulties, try to ask, what is this person, what is this experience showing me about myself? What part of me is being asked to grow, to heal, to awaken? The outcome is a deeper connection with self. The goal of individuation isn't to be alone or to avoid relationships. It's to become so deeply connected with your whole, authentic self that any future relationships you form will be from a place of wholeness, not neediness or unhealed wounds. You attract love that aligns with your evolved self rather than recreating old patterns. Understanding individuation helps you see that your love story isn't just about finding another person. It's about finding yourself, time and time again, through the incredible, sometimes painful, but always purposeful experiences of connection. It's about recognizing that every relationship, every heartbreak, every profound bond is simply a chapter in the larger, epic story of you becoming who you truly are. The love that changes you forever isn't always the one that stays. It's often the one that truly awakens you. If you found value in this video, if you felt seen, or if something clicked deep inside you, please consider subscribing to this channel. We're here to explore these deeper truths, to help you navigate your journey of self-discovery, and to understand the profound purpose behind life's experiences. Let's continue to evolve and grow together. Until next time, remember, every love, every connection holds a lesson. And sometimes the most transformative love is the one that sets you free to become more completely, gloriously yourself. Thank you for being here.